Long before the tarred roads and electric lights, in the heart of Igboland, there lay a village called Amoroma, cradled by thick forest and blessed by a sacred river known as Itamili. The river was not just water, it was life, law, and spirit. The elders said Itamili had a voice, and when she spoke, the land listened. From childhood, every son and daughter of Amoroma was taught one truth: never anger the river, for she sees the heart before the eyes do. Among all the daughters of the village, Ngozi shone like early morning dew on tender leaves. Her laughter carried warmth, and her kindness reached even the forgotten. She fetched water for the elderly, spoke gently to children, and sang well-working songs that made the air pause to listen. Her beauty was not only in her face but in her spirit. Yet beauty is often a burden. Many wealthy men sought her hand, but her heart had already chosen. Obina was not rich. He lived in a modest mud house near the riverbank. Each dawn, he pushed his canoe into Idemili's waters, whispering gratitude before casting his net. He never took more fish than he needed and always returned the smallest back to the river. The elders noticed this and often said, "Itamili favors the man who respects her womb." Ngozi met Obina by chance, or so it seemed. When her clay pot slipped and broke near the river, Obina helped her gather water, their eyes meeting briefly. Yet in that moment, something ancient stirred. From that day, they met quietly by the river, under moonlight, exchanging dreams and fears. Their love grew like a tree planted by water, unseen but deeply rooted. When Ngozi came of age, her family summoned her. Seated in the obi were the elders, her father, and Chief Okafor, a wealthy man known more for his riches than his kindness. The decision had been made without her voice. Ngozi, her father said firmly, "You will marry Chief Okafor. He will bring honor and wealth to our family." Her heart sank like a stone in deep water. She fell to her knees. "Father, I beg you, my heart belongs to Obina." At the mention of his name, murmurs filled the room. An insult? A fisherman? A poor man? Love does not feed a household. An elder barked. Tradition stands above feelings. Ngozi wept bitterly, but the elders sealed her fate. When Ngozi told Obina, his face darkened not with anger, but sorrow. "I cannot fight tradition," he said softly, "but I will not curse you for choosing peace." That night, Ngozi walked alone to the river, tears mixing with the flowing water. "O Itamili," she cried, "you who know the secrets of hearts, must love die because of gold?" The river was silent but listening. On the day of the wedding, drums beat, but the air was heavy. Birds refused to sing. The sky dimmed though the sun was high. As Ngozi stepped out in her bridal attire, a strange wind rose. Leaves swirled. Then suddenly, the river overflowed. Water surged beyond its banks, swallowing paths and stopping the ceremony. People screamed and ran. "The gods are angry," the elders shouted. That night, fear gripped Amoroma. As Ngozi slept, the river appeared to her in a dream tall, radiant, and powerful. "You cannot be given where your spirit does not belong," the river said. "Love force poisons the land." At dawn, the villagers found Obina standing in the river. The elders trembled. Itamili had chosen. The chief bowed. "We have sinned against destiny." Ngozi was released. Obina and Ngozi were united by the river, not by force, but by truth. As they embraced, the river returned calmly to its banks. Peace returned to Amoroma. When love is pure, even the gods will speak.